I'm big on being involved in the community. I think it's
Awesome.
giving back is what it is, and me being an outsider coming in, I wanted to, come in and show like I want to be involved in this community and be here. I'm not just coming in, throwing up a shop, and saying,
Yeah.
hey, come do your mortgage with me.
Hey folks, Cameron Stewart here with eXp Realty out of Rome, New York. Today I'm joined by David Smith of Premium Mortgage. We're here in downtown Clinton on the Village Green. David, thanks for joining us today. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
Absolutely. We're going to be getting a little bit of an introduction to David in this video. We're going to be talking in future videos more about specific facets of lending, such as FHA loans, conventional loans, what you might need for down payment, the difference between closing costs and down payment, etc. All right, but this video, we're going to get more acquainted with David. He's going to tell us a little bit about himself and what kind of drives him personally. David, with that, give us an introduction as to who David Smith is.
Well, I grew up in a little town called Delhi, New York, which is about an hour and 25 minutes from here. Really made my segue in Oneonta as I was the general manager of the Audi Volkswagen dealership out there for approximately 9 years. And then just needed something when I had 2 children. I got 2 boys, they're 10 and 8 years old, and they, as folks know that have children, they can keep you very busy with sports and traveling all over the place. So I needed to find something that was going to really be able to give me the time to spend with them and not be a part-time dad. So I transitioned into the mortgage world, and that's what brought me to this beautiful area of Oneida County and Utica and New Hartford and my office here in Clinton. And it's just really been blossomed. I got here about 7 years ago, and I originally started working for Wells Fargo, and then transitioned into Premium Mortgage, which for me, I say it, and I'm not even a Yankees fan, so don't take this as a Yankees fan, but they really are the New York Yankees of the mortgage industry. So, and it just really allows me the time and flexibility to take care of you as a buyer, but also be able to spend lots of time with my kids and the flexibility of that. So.
Awesome. And you just bought a house here in Clinton, is that correct?
Yes. Ashley and I, my business partner, my partner in life, and all those good things. We bought a house in Clinton, this beautiful farmhouse right next to Savicki's farm. So
awesome.
Right now it's funny, we can sit on our back deck and watch the hay rides going on with the corn maze. So this area is just unbelievable, and we're just really blessed to be here. And I can't take credit for this office. Actually, Ashley was the one that found it. And the buffalo plaid. I got to mention the buffalo plaid because this was her idea, what she wanted to go with, and it's really blossomed, and people really seem to enjoy it.
Awesome. Now, you're also pretty active in youth sports, is that correct?
Yes, I'm actually the boys varsity basketball coach at West Canada Valley, which, if you know anything about us, we're pretty good.
Okay.
I'm blessed to have. The reason I chose there, I actually was an assistant coach at Mohawk Valley Community College for a few years. And the position came open up at West Canada, and it really reminded me of Delhi and the tradition and how the school was ran. And I'm really blessed to be a part of a really good community up there. And
you found home away from home.
Home away from home.
Absolutely. You mentioned to me off camera that you are the chair, I believe, of 2 committees. Is that correct locally?
Yeah, I'm on it's called Upstate Sport Charities. I'm on the board, but I also chair what's called the Jersey Ball. And what that committee, what that organization does, we raise money for youth sports. Okay. So, if you have a son or a daughter that can't maybe afford to play or go to a camp, we give money for that.
Awesome.
If a sports team is lacking equipment, but they just, with COVID, fundraising took a big hit, so we donate money for that. And I'm actually the chair of the Jersey Ball, which it's really kind of like a gala, but you wear your favorite jersey.
Awesome.
It's really a unique event. We're going in our 4th year with it. It's actually February this year coming up. We missed out because of COVID last year, but we're back. And then the committee that I'm on is Mohawk Valley Association of Realtors Golf Committee. I'm the chair of that, and we raise money for Citron Rehab. So for veterans that need, counseling, or they have a camp where they can go, and they have horseback riding. There's many things, and this year we just came off our biggest year yet. We raised just over $15,000.
Wow.
So I'm big on being involved in the community. I think it's
Awesome.
giving back is what it is, and me being an outsider coming in, I wanted to, come in and show like I want to be involved in this community and be here. I'm not just coming in, throwing up a shop and saying,
Yeah.
hey, come do your mortgage with me.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much for that, David. Folks, once again, this is David Smith, Premium Mortgage, here in downtown Clinton. David, if anyone needs a mortgage or has some mortgage-related questions, lending-related questions, take a moment to tell them how to get a hold of you on the phone, email, where your office is located, etc.
So we're right, like as Cameron explained, on the Village Green. Easiest way to know it, we're right next door to Utica Coffee. So if you come in, we'll go next door and I'll get you a cup of coffee. And easiest way to call me or text, it's 607-437-9202. And that's just if you have any questions whatsoever, I'm here to answer them. Even if you're already under a contract with another lender, I've had this happen before where, they can't get a hold of somebody or they have a question and they just really need an answer. I'm always here to help no matter what the situation is.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, David. We really appreciate it. Folks, thank you so much for joining us once again. This is Cameron Stewart with eXp Realty out of Rome, New York, serving all of your residential needs in the Mohawk Valley. Stay tuned for more videos with David Smith and Premium Mortgage, where we're going to talk more in depth about mortgage lending. Thanks, folks.